Indeed, death has an onset till the hour of death. Welcome to section 13 of Surah Al-Ma'idah, which begins with sign 94. It begins, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, la yablunakum Allahu bishay'in min saydi tanalahu let me take it again. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, la yablunakum Allahu bishay'in min saydi tanalahu aydiyakum. O ye who believe, God doeth but make a trial of you in a little matter of game, well within reach of your hands. Well within reach of your hands. Tanalahu adiyakum. Well within reach of your hands. وَرِمَاهُكُمْ لِيَعْلَمُ اللَّهُ مَنْ يُخَافُهُ بِالْغَيْبِ. Little game within your reach of your hands, and your lances, that you may test and your lances, that he God may test who feareth him unseen. Bilgebi, unseen. Warimahukum, and your lances spelled Lances. Warimahukum liyalamu Allahu man yuhafuhu bilgayb. Reach of your hands, and your lances, that he may test who feareth him unseen. Not people who pretend to fear him in public, but when you are alone in your room alone, wherever you are, in the office alone, in your car alone, in your town alone, where nobody knows you, anywhere you go that nobody recognizes you. They are all in the darkness. They are all embedded in the unseen. Bilgebi. فما اعتدى بعد ذلك فله عذاب أليم. Any who transgresses, therefore, therefore, will have a grievous chastisement. So these places I've mentioned, in the darkness, alone in the office, anywhere you are alone. Any who transgresses thereafter will have a grievous chastisement. So don't think that God hasn't seen you. He has seen you. If you transgress his bounds, or his boundaries, if you like, you will have a grievous chastisement. And that was sign 94 of section 13. We now go to sign 95. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, la taktulu as-sayda wa antum hurumun. La taktulu as-sayda wa antum hurumun. O ye who believe, kill not game, as-sayda, game, while in the sacred princess, while in the sacred princess, uh, or in the state of pilgrimage. Mhm. Waman wa antum hurumun means while you are in the sacred princess or in the state of pilgrimage. Mhm. Waman katalahu minkum mutaimida. Waman katalahu minkum mutaamidan فجزاءه مثل ما قتل من نعم يحكم به زوا 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 عدل. Okay, let's see. Uh, if any of you doeth so intentionally, the compensation is an offspring brought to the Kaaba of the domestic animal, equivalent to one he killed. Let me take that again. Oh. ومن قتله منكم متعمدا فجزاء مثل ما قتل من النعيم من النعيم من النعمة يحكم به ذوى عدل منكم. هدية بليغا الكعبة أو كفارة طعام مساكين أو عدل ذلك صياما ليزكوا وبال أمره وبال أمره. Let me take it again, or let me go to English. If any of you doeth so intentionally, the compensation is an offspring brought to the Kaaba of a domestic animal equivalent to the one he killed, or judged by two just men among you, or by way of atonement, the feeding of the indigent, or its equivalent in fast, siyaman, or its equivalent in fast, that he may taste of the penalty of his deed. Liyezuku, he may taste. Let's see. Let me take that again. فَمَنْ أَفْلَحَ ذَلِكَ. Oh, where was I? وَمَنْ قَتَلَهُ مِنْكُمْ فَتَعَمِدًا فَجَزَاءٌ مِثْلُ مَا قَتَلَ مِنَ النَّعِمِ يحكم به ذوى عدل منكم هديا بالغ كعبة أو كفره. ta'amun masakina aw adlin zalika siyamun liyazuku wa bala amrihi. Well, I've just read it in English, so let's continue. Wa afa Allahu amma salafa. Wa asa Allahu amma salafa. God overlooks what is gone, what is past. Let's see. For God is exact. No. Equivalent in fast, that he may taste of the penalty of his deed. Then the last part I've read is God forgives what is past. Yes, God forgives what is past. What has been done already, God forgives you for it. For repetition, God will punish you. No, for repetition, God will punish him. For God is exalted and Lord of retribution. Let me take what is past. For forgive. Afa Allahu amma salafa. God will forgive what is past. Waman waman ada waman ada fayan takim. Faman ada fayan takimu Allahu minhu. It is the penalty. God forgives what is past. For repetition, God will punish him, for God is exalted. Exalted. Sorry, God is exalted. Let me go there and see. وَمَنْ عَادَ فَيَنْتَقِمُ اللَّهُ مِنْهُ. فَمَنْ عَادَ فَيَنْتَقِمُ اللَّهُ مِنْهُ. I just read it. For repetition, God will punish him, for God is exalted. For God is exalted and Lord of retribution. فَمَنْ اعْتَدَى بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ فَلَهُ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. No. I've gone up too much. No, I've gone up. This is where I am. Let's start with the forgiving. Afa Allahu amma salafa, what is past. Waman ada fayan takimu Allahu minhu. Wallahu azizun zul intikami. Zul intikami. Retribution. So intikami means retribution. So let's see. Forgives what is past. For repetition, God will punish him, for God is exalted and Lord of retribution. Therefore, who feared him and see? Oh God. For repetition, God will punish him, for God is exalted and Lord of retribution. God is exalted and Lord of retribution. Sorry for bad reading. We shall go on anyway. Let's go to Psalm 96. Now we are going to water game. Mhm. We are moving from game in general to water game. Mhm. أحل لكم أحل لكم صيد البحر وطعامه مت- متاعا لكم متاعا لكم. Lawful to you is the pursuit of water game and its use for food. Mm. Uhilla lakum say adu bahari water game. Say Seidu Bahari water game. Seidul Bahari water game. Seidul Bahari water game. Water amahu and its use for food. Water game and its food. In other words, mata and lakum for the benefit of yourselves. Mata lakum for the benefit of yourselves. Mata mata and lakum mata and lakum walis walisayar ويسالره ويسياره no, sorry وللسيارة وحرم عليكم صيد بحر ما دمتم حرما uh, and it's used for food. Fine, that's why it's used for food. Water game and it's used for food for the benefit of yourselves and those who travel. For the benefits للسيارة those who travel the Sahara. وحرم عليكم صيد البحر ما دمتم. Okay, let's see that. Mm. For those who travel, let's stop at But forbidden is the pursuit of land game as long as ye are in the sacred princess. I think this a repetition. وحرم عليكم صيد البحر Selu Barry. Sorry, no. Selu Barry is sea and Barry is land. I'm sorry. Barry is sea and Barry is sand. Is land. Waharima aleikum said Barry. Eh? Uh, but forbidden is the pursuit of land game as long as ye are in the sacred princess. Sele Barry. Madumtu Huruman, Madum to Huruman, as long as you are in the sacred precincts. It ends with Waitaku Allah Allazi Ilahi Tushirun, and fear God to whom you all be gathered. Mm? Or the state of pilgrimage, and fear God to whom ye shall be gathered back. To whom you shall be gathered back. So, let me take the whole thing for full meaning. Uhilla lakum saydan bahri wa ta'amuhu mata'an lakum wa lisiyaratin wa hurima alaykum sayda barri ma dumtu hurman wa itaku allaha allazi ilayhi tushrahun alayhi tushrahuna. So, lawful to you is the pursuit of water game and its use for food for the benefit of yourselves and those who travel, but forbidden is the pursuit of land game, dash, as long as ye are in the sacred precincts or in the state of pilgrimage, and fear God to whom ye will, to whom ye shall be gathered back. That's 96. 97. This is something concerning the Kaaba, the house that all Muslims encompass during pilgrimage. Mm. جعل الله الكعبة بيت الحرام بيت بيت بي- آه، بيت الحرام قياما للنس للناس قياما للناس وأش وأشر وأشر الحرام والهدى. God made the Kaaba, the sacred house, the Kaaba, the sacred house, the means of support for men, as also the sacred mounts, as also the sacred mounts, the animals for offsprings, mm, for offsprings, and the garlands, the mark that you may know, the garland is the mark that you may know that God hath knoweth of all of God's that God hath knoweth of what is in the heavens and the earth, that God is well acquainted with all you of all things, with all things. Mm. I've gone ahead of the Arabic session. Mm. Let's see. The Nas Washahr Haram. That's sacred months. Mm. Shahrul Haram, sacred months, was Shahrul Haram, and the sacred months. Oh, where is this? والهدى والكلائد والهدى وكلائد sacred months. The animals for offsprings, and for garlands that mark them. The animals for offsprings and the garlands that mark them. Mm. والشهر الحرام والهدى والكلائد, the garlands and the garlands that mark them. ذلك ليعلموا ذلك ليعلموا أن الله يعلم ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. Uh, that ye may know that God hath knowledge of what is in the heavens and on earth. Mm. ليعلموا أن الله يعلم ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. That you may know that God knows what is in the heavens and the earth. Mm. وأن الله بكل شيء عليم. So again, the ending with the invocation of God and earth, and that God is well acquainted with all things. Mm. وإن الله بكل شيء عليم. God, and that God is well acquainted with all things. Let's go to Psalm 98. أعلم أن الله شديد الإقامة وأن الله غفور رحيم. Hey, two opposite sides here. Two opposite statements here. What does it say? Know ye that God is strict in punishment. Then, and that God is oft forgiving, most merciful. So two opposite things. He's very strict in punishment, but at the same time, he's most forgiving and merciful. So, in other words, if you make jest of his forgiveness and mercy, he will not leave you. He is strict in punishment. And if you do not take heed of his forgiving nature and merciful nature. Ghafurun Rahim. 99. Let's see. Ma ala ar-rasul illa balag. Ma ala ar-rasul illa balag. The messenger's duty is but to proclaim the message. Ma ala ar-rasul. Sorry, ma ala ar-rasul, not rasul. Ma ala ar-rasul illa balag. But the messenger's duty is but to proclaim the message of God. Wallahu ya'lamu ma tabduna wa ma taktumun. God knows what you show openly and what you conceal. But Allah knoweth all. But God or Allah, God knoweth all that you reveal, tabduna, and He conceal. Taktamun. Ma tabduna, what you reveal, wa ma taktumuna, and what you conceal. God knows all. So you come out to the public and you say something short of what is really in your head, in your heart. God is aware of it. That's what this means. Sign 100, and that's the last sign for that section. That's section 13. Kul la yastawa al-hayti la yasawa sorry kul la yastawi al-habit la yastawi al-habit wa at-table say not equal are things that are bad and things that are good. La yastawi al-habitu, things that are bad, wal table, things that are good. Say not equal are things that are bad, al-habitu, and things that are good, a table. ولو أعجبك كثيره الحبيت ولو أعجبك كثيره الحبيت. Even though the abundance of the bad may dazzle you. Oh yes, God indeed knows us. Good things and bad things can never be the same, but you will be dazzled by the number or the amount of bad things compared to the good. ولو أعجبك كثيرا habit. Even though the abundance of the bad will dazzle you, even though the abundance of the bad will dazzle you. ولو أعجبك كثيرا habit. Then it ends here with the invocation of God again. فَإِتَّقُوا اللَّهَ يَا وَيْلِي فَإِتَّقُوا اللَّهَ يَا وَيْلِي الْبَابِ والباب لعلكم تفلحون. فَإِتَّقُوا اللَّهَ يَا sorry. I made it very wrong reading. Let me take it again. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ يَا أُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ We've done it very many times. Ula bab and ulunaha. Wataku Allah ya uli al-bab la'allakum tuflahun. So fear God, O ye who understand. Ya ulu al-bab. O ye who understand. Ittaku Allah. Fear God. La'allakum tuflihun. That ye may prosper. So if you fear God, you will prosper from the fear of God. If you don't fear Him, God's punishment is strong. God's punishment will be strong on you. Viewers, we shall end here with apology again for bad reading. The next time we come, we shall go to section 14, which begins with 101, because the last time we read was the last sign we read was 100. So next time we come, we will begin with 101 or 101. And that will be the beginning of section 14. Thank you very much. And please keep bearing with me. Sometimes I read badly, sometimes it's a bit better. Bye bye. Ila likai.